Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley filled with colourful wildflowers and tall green trees, there lived 3 happy brothers, known as the 3 Billy Goats Gruff. The youngest was Little Billy Goat Gruff. The middle brother was Middle Billy Goat Gruff. And the biggest and strongest of them all was Big Billy Goat Gruff. Every morning, the 3 brothers nibbled on the grass near their little home. But as the warm spring days passed by, the grass became shorter and shorter. Soon, there was hardly anything left to eat. One sunny morning, the little goats looked across a sparkling river. On the other side stood a beautiful hillside covered with the greenest, freshest grass they had ever seen. The grass shimmered like emeralds beneath the golden sunshine. It looked soft, sweet, and delicious. "Oh, how wonderful!" cried Little Billy Goat Gruff. "I wish we could eat there." "So do I," said Middle Billy Goat Gruff with a hopeful smile.
Big Billy Goat Gruff nodded wisely. "We must cross the old wooden bridge to reach it." But there was one very big problem. Under that old bridge lived a huge, grumpy troll. The troll did not like visitors. He did not like sharing, and he certainly did not let anyone cross his bridge. Can you imagine how scary that sounded? Still, the 3 brothers knew they had to be brave. Little Billy Goat Gruff took a deep breath. "I'll go first," he said. His tiny hooves stepped onto the bridge. Clip, clop, clip, clop. The old wooden bridge creaked softly beneath his feet. Suddenly, a loud growl echoed beneath the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?"
The troll burst out from underneath with wild hair, long arms, and a very grumpy face.
I'm only
Little
looking for
Billy
fresh
Goat Gruff
grass.
trembled for just a moment. Then he spoke politely. "Oh, Mr. Troll, please don't eat me. I'm only the smallest brother. If you wait a little longer, my bigger brother will come. He is much larger than I am." The troll rubbed his chin. He looked at the tiny goat. Then he grumbled. You are much too small. Go on then." Little Billy Goat Gruff smiled with relief.
This is the
"Thank
sweetest
you."
grass
He
ever.
hurried across the bridge and began happily nibbling the sweet green grass. Not long after, Middle Billy Goat Gruff stepped toward the bridge. His footsteps sounded louder. Clop, clop, clop. Again the bridge shook gently.
Again, the troll leaped from beneath the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" Middle Billy Goat Gruff stood calmly. "It is I, Middle Billy Goat Gruff. I'm on my way to the green hill." The troll licked his lips. "I am going to eat you." Middle Billy Goat Gruff smiled kindly. "Oh, please wait. My oldest brother is coming soon. He is much bigger than I am." The troll's eyes grew wide. "Bigger?" "Oh, yes," replied the goat. "Much bigger." The troll laughed greedily. "Very well. You may cross. I'll wait for the biggest one." Middle Billy Goat Gruff thanked him and carefully crossed the bridge. Soon he joined his little brother on the grassy hill. The 2 brothers watched the bridge together. Then the ground seemed to tremble.
I'll make
Slow,
sure we all reach the
strong.
meadow.
Confident footsteps echoed through the valley. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Big Billy Goat Gruff was coming. His horns were sturdy. His beard swayed in the breeze. His strong legs carried him steadily toward the bridge. The wooden bridge shook beneath every step. The troll grinned with excitement. This must be the biggest goat of all. He sprang onto the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "It is I,"
said Big Billy Goat Gruff in a calm, steady voice. "And I'm crossing this bridge." The troll stomped his foot. "I'm going to gobble you up." Big Billy Goat Gruff stood tall. "No, you are not. If you wish to stop me, you will have to face me." The troll roared and charged forward, but Big Billy Goat Gruff did not run away. He lowered his strong horns. He stood his ground. Then, with one mighty push, he gently but firmly knocked the troll right off the bridge. The troll tumbled through the air. The troll blinked in surprise. He wasn't hurt, only very embarrassed. He slowly climbed out of the bushes. As he looked at the three goats happily eating together on the hill, something inside his heart began to change. He realized that being mean had never made him happy. It had only left him lonely. The troll sighed. "Perhaps I don't need to frighten everyone." The three brothers looked at one another. Big Billy Goat Gruff smiled warmly. "There is plenty of grass for everyone." The troll looked surprised. "For me too?" "Of course," said the goats together. So the troll crossed the bridge peacefully. Together they shared the sweet green meadow beneath the bright blue sky. They laughed, they talked, and before long they became friends. From that day forward, no one was afraid to cross the old wooden bridge. Animals travelled safely from one meadow to the other. The bridge became a place of smiles instead of fear. Can you imagine how happy everyone felt? Sometimes true courage means standing up for what is right. And sometimes kindness can change even the grumpiest heart. The Three Billy Goats Gruff taught everyone that bravery, wisdom, and kindness are stronger than fear. And from that wonderful day on, the valley was filled with laughter, friendship, and the cheerful sound of happy little hooves crossing the bridge. The end.